Hey guys, so today I decided that I'm going to teach you guys how to take notes because I noticed some of you guys are entering college or some of you guys are in college and you guys just don't know how to take notes while the teacher's speaking, and you guys get off track and maybe lost something and then you're like, oh my god, what happened? And this will help you if you're in high school, if you're in college, grad school. I'm gonna help you learn how to write these notes and get effective notes that'll help you on tests and quizzes and whatever. Now, when I started college, I can be 100% honest, and I'm going to be 100% honest. I could not write notes. I could not find a way to get what was on the board and what the teacher was saying and put it on paper and make it look good, or at least like to me, instead of looking like slop jalop and then I read it and I'm like, what was I writing 2 hours ago? You get what I mean? So I want to help you guys remember what you wrote and write down as much as you can in your time frame. So first, one of my main rules is have a different notebook for every class. I take 4 classes, but my last class is an English class and I mainly type online, so I don't use like a notebook. But we're gonna get into this. This is my political science class. I take 2 political science classes this semester, and I have to have them in 2 different colors because I will get mixed up if I don't separate them. Get what I'm saying? So the first thing you want to do is, in class, I wrote my notes with just pencil. Let you guys see that. And it's decent. I understand what I was talking about, but if I had to go back at this, it's not really letting me know what's a heading, what's the notes, what's important, what's not important. So while after, I darkened my headings and I put the ones that aren't headings on paper like that, just on the pencil, so you can see which one's a heading and what's your notes and what's underneath that topic. Then certain parts I use the blue pen to outline other stuff. I also want you guys to date your notes because it'll help you figure out, oh, what did we talk about on Wednesday? What did we talk about on Tuesday? Or what did we talk about on Monday? And you'll know because you put a date at the top of your notes. So my date's in my top corner over here. Make sure you date your notes. These are some pretty decent notes that I've taken. I've taken these actually in the middle of class. This is how fast I have to write in class. It's going to look probably like this in class. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But you want to make sure that after class you guys are looking at those notes, and you want to look at your notes after class. Don't tell me you don't have time. I don't want to hear it. You're gonna look at your notes after class. So make sure after class you're looking at your notes and you're rereading. You're making sure, yes, I remember him saying that. Ooh, maybe I need to underline that because I don't remember that, and it's going to be really important because you never know if you get a pop quiz or you get a regular quiz or anything could pop up. Your midterm, you may be like, I don't need to look at my notes. In the midterm week is, and you're like, I can't remember anything. I got to go study. And now you got to study 30 pages worth of notes because you didn't look back at them. Now, in my math class, I wrote some words, you do whatever it takes to get by in math, but you want to draw some pictures too. You want to make sure you have everything down pat. You want to make sure you understand what each thing means. You want to make sure you have your formulas written down. I don't care if you don't even like math. Write your formulas down. It'll help you so much in the long run. Write it down. Now, I can understand distractions in class. My phone's my biggest distraction. I could quite literally rather be scrolling on like YouTube than paying attention. Put that phone on silent. It's not going nowhere. You're gonna be fine, okay? You got this. Now, you want to listen to what the teacher says, because if the teacher repeats something, it's something you need to write down. 100%. I want you guys to get a study group in your class, at least. So if you didn't get something, someone else got something. Or if you're not that type of person who wants to make a study group, then ask your professor if he's going to post the slides. That's important, because if he's posting slides, just write down whatever he says, and you can write up the slides after. If he's not posting slides, then you want to try to listen to what the slides are saying, and if he's saying anything that's not on that slides also, write that down because it's probably important. I want you to make sure you have a highlighter at all times in class. Just because you never know. I had these color pens with me. This is my math class. I was literally rushing to write things down because he was going so fast. Always have a different colored pen. I don't care. Black, blue, yellow, pink, something. Because you are going to remember those colors and be like, I remember when I wrote that. I wrote that in pink. Oh, I remember when I wrote that. I wrote that in blue. Pencil is, let's be honest, pencil is dull. You're not gonna remember if you write all your notes in pencil, but you will remember if you write it in different colors. So let's make sure to do that. At least get a highlighter and a pen. And if anything, you can also take digital notes. For my people who like digital notes, I do too. But I prefer to spend a lot of time on my digital notes. So I take digital notes on GoodNotes. And because I take my digital notes on GoodNotes, I tend to like overdo it. So I'm going to show you guys just some of the notes I take on GoodNotes. This is for the poli-sci class I showed you guys not too long ago. I tend to enjoy writing notes on GoodNotes just because they're so pretty and aesthetic. I'm going to show you guys. Give me like a quick second. So this is for my Chinese history and political thought. Let me just show you guys so we can get the gist. And you see the different colors so I can remember where I'm at and what I'm talking about. I used red for my China portion. And I used the yellow and orange. For geopolitics, I changed it to blue. I'm gonna skip down. And we hit India and I started using pink. You want to use colors to remember what you're talking about. I can show you guys other notes for other classes. So these are my abnormal psychology notes. I'd actually be willing to like go through this with like anyone who wants to know, because I feel like this is like so interesting. And I'd be down to show anyone who wants to like learn about psychology early or something, or just willing to share it, because I feel like with this much work, like who doesn't want to learn psych? Another class I take notes in on my iPad is my English class, but it's not like I'm writing notes in it. With GoodNotes, you can add files into it and highlight. Highlight what you need to highlight. Don't be afraid to use that highlighter more than once. Like I'm telling you guys, I use the highlighter in everything. Anything that needs to be highlighted is going to be highlighted. Like, when I tell you guys anything and everything that needs to be highlighted, anything and everything that needs to be highlighted will be highlighted. So let's go over what I've told you guys. You're going to listen to what the teacher says. Anything that he repeats or he or she repeats, writes on the board, says with like a tone where you're like, maybe that's important, like. And today we'll be learning about, like, you know it's important. And whatever's on the slides, if they're not going to be posted. If the slides are posted, relax, just listen to the voice and write down what you can. Next, I want you guys to make sure you guys have different colored pens and highlighters, and you have a pencil to erase. Those 3 things are so important. Number 3, different color notebooks for all your classes. I don't want to see everything up in one notebook. We don't want to see it. How are you going to remember what's chemistry from bio? Now, you get what I'm saying? And then my 4th thing, if you're going to write digital notes, remember to look at your digital notes. Not even just digital notes. Remember to look at all your notes. You're gonna go back to it, you're gonna review it, and we're not going to just cram in like exam week. No, we're going to get good grades all semester. And maybe you guys are thinking, why are you qualified to tell us yabba yabba yabba? I bet you're not even that good of a student. Me, I probably was in high school the worst student. But now, as time goes on, I'm a really good student. And I can help you guys get the good grades that you guys really want to see. Just allow me to help you guys, you know? And maybe these aren't the grades you want. These are both B's on an essay, but I can help you guys get there. So don't even like worry about it. If you guys want more college advice, I can help you out. I can even give you guys story times about my time in college right now, because I want to see each and every one of you guys succeed and get that degree or degrees. I want to see you guys get that, okay? I understand that not everyone has like a big sister, or they are the big sister and they may need help, or someone else may need help. So just allow me to help you guys and we can both get through college together. Whether you start before me or you started after me, maybe you have some advice for me that I could use. And believe me, I cannot write that well. I cannot. My handwriting is pretty much, it's shit. I know. But I want to watch you guys succeed. Genuinely. And you will succeed. I don't want to watch you guys. You will succeed. But if you want to see more videos like this with me giving advice for just whoever and whatever, or story times, just like this video, put it in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.